Okay, question 8. We've got the 10th term of an arithmetic progression is 57 and the sum of the first 10 terms is 300. So before we even start, we can just write down that in short. So the 10th term, so u of 10 is 57, and the sum of the first 10 terms, so the sum of the first 10 terms is 300. Okay, so for part A, we've got to find the first term and the common difference. So what we're really doing is we're finding the first term A, and we've got to find D. Okay, so that's, if you like, a summary of what we're doing. You need, on page 4 of your formula book, you've been given both of these formulae, which you're definitely going to want to use. So let's see what we can do. Okay, for this bit here, we've got, if we look here, this n is 10. So we've got u of 10 equals, I'm going to just rewrite this formula here. So we've got a plus n minus 1 times d. The first term we don't know, we're obviously finding that. N is 10, so 10 minus 1 is 9 plus 9d. And this here, we've been told this is 57. Okay, so we've got one equation there. Also, the same thing, n is also 10 here. We've got the sum of the first 10 terms, and we're trying to find a and d. So if we use this second formula here, it's got a and d in it, which is going to help us more than the first one. So we've got half times n is 10, so half times 10, 2a, we can't do anything with that at the moment, plus, in brackets there, n minus 1, n is 10, so we've got 10 minus 1, we've got 9d. Okay, so hopefully you can see where I'm coming from there. All of that is, I'm just substituting into that equation there. A half of 10 is obviously 5. So we've got 5, 2a plus 9d. And then if we just expand that bracket, you've got 10a plus 45d. All of this, and I should have really written at the first line, is equal to 300 if I go back to this bit here from the original bit of information given to me in the question. So at this stage, you should have a little look at what you've got, and you've got two equations with two unknowns. So you should be thinking simultaneous equations, and if you are, then you're spot on. So let's have a little go. I'm just going to rewrite these over here. So we've got a plus 9d is equal to 57, and then we've got 10a plus 45d is equal to 300. I'm going to call that number 1 and that one equation 2. It's up to you what you can do. You can either take the first one, times it by 10, or to make the coefficient of a both 10, or you can take it and times it by 5 to make the coefficient of d both 45. I'm going to times it by 10, so I'm going to take that one and times it by 10. So I get 10a plus 90d is equal to 570. That's my one that I've adjusted a little bit. And then I'm going to subtract, so I'm going to do 1a minus 2, so that the 10's cancel. 10a minus 10a goes at 0. 90d minus 45d is 45d, and then 570 minus the 300 is 270. So if you divide both sides by 45, so if you divide through, you then get d is equal to 6. Then you just need to substitute back in, so maybe just substitute back in to a. So you've got a plus 9 times 6 equals 57. 9 sixes are 54. So 57 minus that 54, and you get a is equal to 3. So there's your answers. You've got a is equal to 3 and d is equal to 6. If you've done that, you've done it correctly, and you're all done.